that you check out. Let's change the pace again a little bit, this time with ultimate eye support. Our vision, clearly so important, so vital that we do what we can to look after it and to maintain it, the sharpness and all the other features that we miss when we start to lose that perfect vision. It's like, oh boy. Andrew, you always said it's never too late to begin your journey with ultimate eye support.
In fact, if you look at the reviews, you'll see so many reviews that folks thought it was too late, whether reviews were written by someone in their 70s or 80s or even a few in their 90s, and they see benefits. And what's interesting, I always say, it's of course better to start when you're younger, so you get a lifetime of benefits. It's like making deposits in a savings account earlier in your life. You have a wonderful bank account to take advantage of later, or you have plenty of withdrawals you can make later, because ultimately later in life we all end up making withdrawals. But when it comes to a vitamin supplement like Ultimate Eye, it's almost as if the older you are, the more significant opportunity you have to see benefits, because you have a lifetime of being deprived of the proper levels of those nutrients in most cases. So when it comes to lutein and zeaxanthin, the critical ingredients in our Ultimate Eye, and what you're looking at here, you're looking at our brand new version of Ultimate Eye where we added astaxanthin. But what was great is because we've now put them into one formula, the addition of astaxanthin costs a small fraction of what it did before. So now, for basically only a little bit more than the original price when I introduced Ultimate Eye 20 years ago, you now get Ultimate Eye with far higher levels. Originally, it was 8 milligrams and 4 milligrams of lutein and zeaxanthin. Now, it's not 8 and 4, it's 12 and 6. And now we've added the 4 milligrams of astaxanthin. We've also added other protective ingredients because it's a comprehensive formula to not just protect your vision long term, to not just support your night vision in the near term, but also to support sharper, more focused vision today, to also protect against glare. So when it's earlier in the day or late in the day, when the sun is low and it's difficult driving, or you go out from a dark room into a bright outdoor space, or vice versa, so your eye could adapt better to that glare and changes in dark and light. These are all things that the ingredients in this product address, and the science supports those statements as well. So this is not something, you could read those things in the reviews as well, because that's something that's frequently mentioned in the reviews, all of those characteristics.
It's things that you know that the body can't produce. It's things that have to be supplemented, and with this, it's helping to maintain that healthier vision. I want to go through the pricing because again, I feel a little bit like a broken record, and forgive me, but you must understand the reviews on all of Andrew's products are so compelling and so strong. To give you an idea here, 2,035 reviews with nearly 1,700 of them being perfect 5 stars. 30, 60, 180 or 360. That's what the pricing normally is. Andrew mentioned, you know, talk about astaxanthin, you talk about the ingredients. These are premium and certainly pricey. You save a lot of money with the extra special savings. So nearly $90 saved if you go for that biggest size, offering the best value for money. It's one of those products, Andrew, where I certainly found when I was reading the reviews, it's very emotional. People get very emotional about this particular product because it can have such an impact on their life.
Well, because our vision, especially as we get older, we learn to appreciate our vision. I think we take it for granted, as we take most things for granted when we're younger. But I think as we get older, we appreciate our vision, and any opportunity we come across to provide ourselves with better vision, more clear vision, to return our vision to the way it was, I think we treasure those kinds of opportunities. So, and speaking of reviews, I have a few here that we could read, but as I always do, look at these reviews. Look how much time someone takes. I'm so grateful that people do this, but I encourage everyone to go to hsn.com. This product is 85% 5-star reviews. When you add in 4-star reviews, you're at about 93%. Add in 3-star reviews, you're over 95%. So it's basically a perfectly positively reviewed product. My doctor approves of these vitamins. For the past 4 years, my eyes have been terribly dry. I go to the doctor every 3 months using artificial tears every day along with prescription eye drops. Wow. Long story short, I started using the Ultimate Eye Support vitamins 2 months ago, and all of a sudden, I noticed I was no longer using the artificial tears. My eyes didn't feel dry anymore. Phytoceramides and omega-3s are a good assist there as well. I went to the eye doctor last week and took my vitamins with me. The doctor saw so much improvement that he doesn't want to see me for another year after going every 3 months for the past 3 years. And by the way, great, you should see your doctor at least every year just to get a glaucoma test, to have your doctor look at your retinas so they measure your eye pressures. It's painless. We really need to do that. It's so good for preventive eye health. My eyes still have some dryness, but my doctor was so impressed with how much better my eyes are. I showed him my vitamins, and he told me to continue to take them. Thanks, Andrew Lessman. Wow, another review. My second yearly eye exam was perfect. Finding out that I was diabetic, I had to visit my eye doctor every 4 months. If we are diabetic, it poses challenges to the health of our eyes, the health of our retinas. I'm a senior citizen. That's why it's so important to maintain blood sugar, healthy blood sugar levels as best we can. I had to go in for cataract surgery, after which I continued to make regular visits to my eye doctor, probably had lens replacement surgery. I just happened to be watching Andrew on HSN talking about his ultimate eye support capsules. He made it sound terrific. I thought, what have I got to lose? That was 2 years ago. This past year, I had a new eye doctor, and she said, you have diabetes. With surprise, she said, I don't see any in your eyes, meaning any of the changes normally associated with diabetes. And she told me the same thing as my previous eye doctor. Keep doing what you're doing. It makes this 73-year-old woman feel really good. It makes this not quite 73-year-old man feel pretty darn good myself. Great product. Like all of Andrew's products, this is wonderful, and I take a lot of his products. This is a see the difference product, no pun intended. Just had an eye exam, and I couldn't be happier. At my age, I was expecting a not so good report, but was so happy when the doctor told me my prescription has not changed much in the last 3 years. Wow. I told him the vitamins I was taking, and he told me, don't stop. They are working. We'll do one more. Would recommend. I've worn glasses since I was sophomore in high school, and I'm now in my 60s. My eye doctor tells me since taking Ultimate Eye Support, I don't know what you are doing, but keep doing it. That about sums it up.
I mean, it's fascinating to read. It's amazing to understand what an impact this can have on somebody and people that really want to share their story, and they do online at hsn.com. Andrew mentions it, and it's important to know we don't filter those reviews. We don't remove those reviews. If anything, Andrew, the feedback from the reviews, I know you find extremely valuable. You always are looking and learning from them.
Oh, I was distracted here, sorry.
Was that our producer again? Was that I know it was Allison.
Amy, it was Allison. It was just telling me that, well, saying that when I mentioned my age, that she was going to drink whatever, the bottles of marine collagen every day. So.
You set a high standard, my friend. Everybody wants to be like you. Thank you for all of your orders on this one. It is our ultimate high. You too can look as good as Mr. Lessman.